cannot look at that Joe Carter home run and him jumping around the base. I can't look at it.
It was so devastating. And I think it was more devastating for me because at that time, I think I was 12 or 13. So, I'm a normal teenager. I wasn't as crazy into sports like I am now, but I saw my mom and my dad. It's like so like the anguish and the pain. And I was like, wow. And now that I watched it on replay, like you said, I'm like, this sucks. And now that I've been able to witness some horrific losses, that's what we'll get into. And now I get what they were feeling for sure.
Well, and if you remember, that was game 6. Phillies were up by a run, and Mitch Williams is in. And if he closes it out, they win, and they go to a game 7, and who knows what can happen. But we all know what happened.
And the thing was about that year is, Mitch, listen, that was all a bunch of no-name guys and revelation. We all know that. But Mitch was never that dominant. I mean, wild thing for a reason.
Yeah.
And just sucks that it came out in that game. Actually, it wasn't wild of that. Listen, Carter he went down and hit a terrible pitch.
Right. You got to give Carter credit. You have to. And that's why I thought a lot of the Williams hate was unwarranted at the time. Yep. And I was happy that he was able to not only come back to Philly, but come back. And he had a pretty good media career analyzing Phillies games. And I always said to people, people say Philadelphia fans are so bad. What fan base besides Philadelphia, what fan base would allow that to happen? I mean, you look at a guy like Bill Buckner in Boston. It took the Red Sox winning the World Series for them to forgive him, quote unquote, forgive him.
And Mitch was on WIP, right?
He was on Comcast,
one of the radio, right?
He was on what was then Comcast Sportsnet.
Yes.
Doing like Phillies postgame live, which led to him getting a job at MLB Network. So he had a pretty good media career for a while.
He did.
And I was glad that the fans, I don't like to use the word forgive because he really did nothing wrong. But,
I know.
But the fans forgave him.
And I liked him because he was just an average guy.
Yeah.
You could tell he was a normal guy.
And I think, at least for me, he garnered a lot of respect from me because he didn't back down from it.
No.
He owned up to it, didn't make excuses. If anything, I think he put too much of it on himself because it sounds cliche, but they wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for him.